In Australia, when you think electric car, you probably think Tesla. And when you think Tesla, one man comes to mind.
Take over, Elijah!
But Elon Musk, Tesla CEO and the world's richest man, is learning the hard way that sometimes business and politics don't mix. In July last year, Musk endorsed now US President Donald Trump, donating nearly $280 million to his campaign. He's now a top advisor to the administration and was selected to lead the new Department of Government Efficiency, known as DOGE, a team tasked with drastically slashing federal spending.
The people voted for major government reform, and that's what people are going to get. They're going to get what they voted for.
This is unprecedented in modern American history. And then he's also signaled recently that he's willing to give another $100 million to different groups controlled by the Trump political organizations. And so that sort of behavior by an advisor, don't really have legislation to deal with this sort of unprecedented situation.
A series of controversial acts this year, including gestures widely interpreted as Nazi salutes and sacking federal government workers as part of his role at DOGE, have caused backlash, with Tesla showrooms now a target of anger and vandalism across the globe.
The more that Elon Musk has gone into Trump's camp and pledged support for Donald Trump, the harder it has become for the Tesla brand to basically be palatable to a pretty politically diverse United States.
We've got a Cybertruck replica. Has opening doors and everything, which is pretty fun.
Until recently, Melbourne man Tristan Brunsden admired Elon Musk and Tesla's mission to move away from fossil fuels.
The latest thing that I've got is this salt and pepper shaker set. We've got the Cyber whistle, which is a functional whistle.
I've self-admittedly been a Tesla fanboy. I've really felt strongly about the company and its mission, and that was one of the biggest deciding factors of purchasing.
He bought 2 cars and invested in the company.
We bought around 1,000 shares, all of which we sold towards the end of last year.
For Tristan, Musk's foray into politics was a turning point.
It's something that worried me enough to just not want to be connected to the company as much, and I was happy to distance myself.
Globally, Tesla sales plummeted last month,
slumping in Europe with a drop of about 40% across Scandinavia and 76% in Germany. They're also down 72% in Australia compared with February last year. While many are suggesting Musk's controversial politics is the reason, the Electric Vehicle Council of Australia says there are other broader factors driving the trend here at home.
We have overall new vehicle sales decreasing, yet we have increases in the sales of electric vehicles. A large part of that is plug-in hybrid sales, which were 50% of all EV sales. Australians have access to more EVs than they had previously. This means that you can get an EV for under $30,000, you can get many different types under $40,000, and there are EVs across SUVs, across utes, as well as hatchbacks and sedans.
But share prices in the company have also taken a hit, dropping 50% since peaking in mid-December. And Musk's personal wealth has suffered a blow of $120 billion since then.
How are you running your other businesses?
With great difficulty.
In a show of support for the ailing brand, President Trump turned the White House lawn into a Tesla showroom last week and warned that he will label any vandalism of Tesla dealerships as domestic terrorism.
I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company.
But in a sign of the inherent conflict between his private office at Tesla and his public office at the White House, On the very same day, the electric car maker wrote to the US trade representative, warning Trump's tariffs could inadvertently harm the company if other countries retaliate with their own increased taxes on US products.
It's hard to see him politically recovering from the heavy partisanship and loyalty that he has pledged for Donald Trump.
Speaking to us from his Tesla, Nathan Merritt, a rideshare driver, is unfazed by the controversy.
People need to realise that that car that Donald Trump is purchasing is the most American-made car that someone in America could purchase.
He believes sales will bounce back.
I'd still, even in 2025, pick the Tesla. I'm speaking to people that don't even read the news and they're going, this car's amazing, and how much does it cost to charge, and how much does it cost, how far can you drive in it?
There are more than 125,000 Teslas on Australian roads right now, but for at least some of those drivers, difficulty separating the car from the CEO has them rethinking their choice.
We are looking potentially at other brands. It's just difficult now because the resale value at the moment is not very good.